Do.
It's the pod.
Welcome to the Gay Pod!
What's
up?
What's going on, chat? How are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I am ready to talk about today's topic, which is music.
Yes.
Which, coming off of like talking about the queer experience, I do feel like there are some things we want to tack on at the beginning here, but Maddie, you need to remind people what they have to do if they're watching the Gay Pod right now.
Oh my god, if you fucking clicked on this video, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You know what would be even better? Like, comment, subscribe. We want to keep this thing going for y'all. And a little support can help us get off the ground. And, you know, you would be super fucking hot if you did that.
And you know what? And I've been saying that. I've been telling everyone that if you're a subscriber, if you comment, and if you like, you're hot.
You're just hot.
You're just a hot girl. And there's like literally nothing you can do about it. So if you want to be a hot girl, then do that stuff. And like, please reward us for doing the YouTuber thing after having 5 seasons now of a thing. You know, we told you guys last episode we were on a little hiatus. There was like some company like stuff that got moved around. Yes. There was a merger. Yes. You know, there was some funding that was cut, but we said, fuck it, the network needs to bring this back.
Yes.
So reward us for doing the YouTuber thing and being the stereotypical YouTubers.
Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll kiss you.
On top of that, huh?
I said on the forehead.
On the forehead? Not even the cheek?
No.
A sensual cheek kiss?
That's for you, Pookie.
You know, not the straightest thing that's happened on the pod in a long time.
Me kissing Antonio on the cheek this morning because he said he was going to make me a bacon, egg, and breakfast burrito.
Yes!
And it was fucking delicious.
Yes! But on top of that, just the stereotypical like house cleaning stuff. It's fuck ICE. It's fuck Donald Trump. It's fuck this government. It's fuck Israel. It's free Palestine. It's free Gaza. Again, like resources for that stuff. Like there will be resources in the comments to go and donate to that stuff. I also want to give a shout out. There is going to be a link to donate to the Portland Queer Arts Program, which also helps like fund like little after school arts programs for other people, specifically queer people, by queer people, for queer people. Just because we're talking about music today, we're talking about art. And I do think that one of the things Maddie and I talked about when we were coming back was like we should use our platform to like uplift other voices and stuff like that. And so this is like kind of what we want to do. So big like link here in the middle of the page for like going and checking them out and
also
donating
if you can.
And in the description, yes. Mexican salsa, yes.
Pull up that question.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was going to go Smosh, gay. Dropout?
Gay.
I've
only ever heard gay people talking about Dropout.
Real. Actually, that's very valid.
I've only ever heard straight people talking about Smosh.
Really?
But they're all gay. Smosh is gay.
Smosh is gay. Smosh is spiritually gay.
Yes.
No, Smosh is just gay, not even spiritually.
Facts.
Okay, so we did have a question from last episode that I did want to answer at the top of this one, just because we did get a question, and I think it's a very valid question about the queer experience, especially as like, and honestly, this feels like a new age issue.
Yes, 100%.
But the question comes from a beloved viewer, and they ask, what do you think about the theory that a lot of straight or boring people hate on polyamorous people so much because they themselves hate how they can't find a monogamous, stable relationship with the rise of situationships/hookup culture? Do you think that they could just be projecting their insecurities onto others? Curious to know y'all's thoughts. As always, love is love, and people should do whatever the F they want as long as it's safe. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah, I think this is a great question. Definitely very new age. And I think for me, people hate on what they don't understand.
Yeah.
Because they cannot see themselves doing something. The automatic, instead of asking like, hey, why do you do that? It comes from a place of not knowing and not wanting to explore that further. So I think it just comes from, personally, I mean, I can't speak on these straight, boring people, but yeah, I think people hate on what they don't understand.
Yeah, and I do think, too, culturally, we have lived in a monogamous society since the start of it. Because our country was founded on Christian beliefs and religious beliefs, a lot of religious beliefs are monogamous. There are very few religions that sort of talk about polyamory or accept polyamory. And even the ones that do, we've kind of villainized and scrutinized unfairly because, again, of our Christian sort of outlook on everything. And what I will say is, back when we were in Greek Roman times, people were fucking and sucking regardless of who they were with. There were massive orgies in the streets because they wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think that, Maddie, to your point, if you don't understand the rules to those relationships or how those relationships work, you're going to criticize them.
Right.
You just are. And I think it's not fair to do that, especially if you've never lived in that, because like I said, our brains and a lot of brains in this country so far have been rewired to just think if you have multiple partners, you are a cheater.
Right.
Because relationships should only be with one person. I think that in my experience with open relationships and my experience with monogamous relationships is monogamy works for a lot of people because it makes people want to feel special. They want to feel like you are my person and that's it. And because of that exclusivity, it makes your relationship feel more special and more, and more validated in that experience, right? But to me, I think too, with the downside of that is you kind of fall into the pitfalls of if I think about anybody else, I'm cheating. Even if I were to fantasize about the idea of having a sexual encounter with someone else, that's cheating. And if you have a really cool partner, you guys think about that together and ooh, they're hot, and you both discuss and, whatever. When it comes to open relationships, though, I think that the fun part about that is you can experience those things together as a couple. You can actually experience, not just fantasize. And it becomes more of an exercise, a bigger exercise in trust, as opposed to a closed monogamous relationship, because you put all of your trust in that other person for your own sake. But when it comes to open relationships, I do feel like there is inherently a higher level of trust in that, because you both are going out into the world with each other, trying to figure out who looks like they're on the menu for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a solo dining experience, you're having a group dining experience. I'm hungry. But I think I think a lot of it is projecting their insecurities about that. And I can those feelings are valid of not feeling like you're enough, and so there needs to be somebody else involved. I totally get it. But when you view it less of a me, I, and you view it as a we, together, us thing, it really changes your viewpoint on what a monogamous or an open relationship can be. And that's just through my experience and just through living in both of and having both relationship dynamics. There is something said about being monogamous and being exclusive. It's fun. However, when you can take your partner somewhere and you can be we're both hunting tonight, let's see if we can get one, that's kind of also fun. It's interesting. It leads to more experiences. It leads to more friendships and life experiences. The network in queer community just gets bigger. Yeah, I don't know. I feel specifically for queer people, we are kind of beta testing the idea of open relationships and polyamory so that straight people can eventually be oh, I guess it's okay. And then they can start doing it.
Right.
Yeah, because we do it first and we do it cool. And then they take it and add a bunch of rules and bullshit to it and make it not fun. Right. So yeah, that is just my experience. Yeah, I thought that was a really good question.
That's a great question.
And it's like you said, and like I said, it's a new age question. It's something that hasn't been talked about really before.
Right.
And I feel even now when it is talked about, still people look at open relationships with you do that?
Yeah, facts.
And it's well,
hey, it's actually none of your fucking business.
Yeah, and also, sorry, you only like one dick. I'm sorry, do people not have multiple sex toys? Do you ever just buy one sex toy and you're that's it? No. When you go to McDonald's, do you have only one thing you get on the menu all the time? Maybe, yes. But do you switch it up sometimes? Yes, and it's your God-given right to switch it up. Sometimes I want the McDouble, sometimes I want a Big Mac. Sometimes I want a Filet-O-Fish, and sometimes I want chicken nuggets. We shouldn't restrict ourselves to just burgers or just nuggets. We should have the whole food menu.
Period.
Because life is too short. That's the other thing. Life is too short You know what I mean? Like, it's too fucking short to be like, to have regrets or anything like that. And plus, everyone has a celebrity, like, yes, you have permission
It's
to.
a hall pass.
Yes, you have a. If we are feigning the idea of a hall pass, you're lightly playing with the idea of like, if there was someone famous enough to be involved in the bedroom, you would.
Well, okay, yeah, for a famous person.
Well, yes, not a regular Joe Schmo.
Right.
But what that's saying is, the door is open. And I think that is kind of like the argument of like, if when guys are like, my hall pass, like if I had to be gay, it's like, you don't have to be gay to have sex with a man. That's not a requirement.
Facts.
It's only if you fall in love with that man afterwards, that's gay. If you're like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, that's gay. Having sex with a man is not inherently gay. And having a hall pass isn't inherently like a bad thing. It's just like this person meets our criteria. Let's welcome them in. And to segue a little bit, speaking of welcoming people into our lives, I welcomed in Harry Styles into my life recently. If we're talking about music, my first ever. Let's talk about music.
Yes.
Really good segue.
I was just gonna say also that you talking about like having a crush on someone and then like but being in a relationship was like so Zara Larsson crush coded.
Yes. It's like, well, yes, and like I don't know. I thought that was a really like that song was also a really good like.
That's her experience, and she's just like, boom, I'm in a committed relationship, but I have a little crush.
Because we're animals. People forget that human beings, the difference between us is like, not that much. Like, we're still animals at the end of the day, and animals are not, like, some animals are monogamous. Some of them aren't, though. Right. Some of them are just like, I'm moving on. Boom.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, and I also feel like the best like relationship movies are relationships where like the couple starts off like kind of like a Challenger situation where they start off like really stable, but then someone worms their way in and it's like, ooh, this makes it more fun and more dramatic and all this stuff. But yeah, no, I do think that like going back to like music though, Harry Styles and like worming his way into my little heart was actually something I didn't expect at all whatsoever. Maddie put me onto Harry's House a while ago, and like Harry's House unfortunately was a little too slow for me. I appreciated it, I really liked it, but like a lot of the songs in there, I was like, however, whatever the name of this, Disco All the Time and Kiss Sometimes, or Disco.
Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally.
But why are we only occasionally discoing? The point of disco is to do it forever, baby.
Yes, and it's more special when you do it occasionally.
True. Like hooking up with your partner with a third person. See? It's all connected. We're all connected here.
Circle
of life. And you can circle my life. Ew. Yeah, no, but kiss all the time, disco occasionally, right? Kiss sometimes, disco occasionally. Kiss all the time.
Kiss your mom.
Kiss your mom. Dicks occasionally.
Dick blob. Okay, right. Take the mic away from me.
Yeah, hey, where's the little cane? Pull me off stage.
Sure, Grandpa.
Yeah, get me out of here, dude. Yeah, no, but that album was really good. There were a lot of songs I really like. I was live texting Maddie while I was listening to it. Because, like, and we've talked about on this podcast before, Maddie has changed my viewpoint in terms of, like, you can't talk shit about something until you listen to it.
You can't.
And I wasn't going to talk shit about this album without listening to it. So I listened to it, and they got my ass. They got me. Hey, they got me. Are any songs on my playlist, like, added indefinitely? Not really. But, like, it's more of a thing where if I hear it in public, I'm not going to want to turn it off.
Love. That's
my favorite song was probably Pop. But I feel like that's the more consumable song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like Pop, Dance No More, American Girls, like that's just straightforward. Like that's jamming pop hype. Like we're getting out on the dance. Maybe not American Girls, but like yeah, it's good. It's good, clean fun, you know?
The only like the slower songs I understood why they were on there because like you gotta have something to break it up a little bit. But like I think that if disco is in the title of your album, the whole thing should be like disco. Like it should all be upbeat because are there sad disco songs? Are there low beat disco songs?
No. Actually, I have no fucking clue.
That's what I'm
shouldn't
saying.
Be speaking on, but there are like pop or disco songs that have like they're upbeat and they got that swing to them, but it's not like the lyrics could be interpreted to be sad.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all see me, but y'all just want to dance.
Y'all don't see me. Y'all just want to dance.
Exactly.
And what I will say too is like the thing about this album was that I had a good time throughout it. There are some references on there that I think if I'm not a Harry Styles fan, I don't know. Like, who the fuck is Carla? Don't know who that bitch is.
Girl, I don't know who Carla is either.
Sorry, I don't know who that woman is, respectfully. No idea who that is, but the song was good. I know that. And if I had to give a rating out of the whole album, 7.9 out of 10.
I'm going to take your first rating, which was like an 8.5.
It's because I had more time to think about it, and I haven't re-listened to it since then. But like off the top of the dome, like my life wasn't changed. My perspective was always Harry Styles as a talented musician, because I can't do that shit. However, with me and my relationship to music, it's very like the music I listen to is very specific. It's very like the music I listen to is supposed to hype me up. It's not. I don't really vibe with music. You know what I mean? I listen to music for the purpose of getting me excited or hyped for something.
Yes.
Or wanting to dance. Not like I want to vibe with something. Yeah.
Whenever I think of your music, I think of loud noises.
Yeah, and on that, I'm not listening to that new Cat's Eye song. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that. Fuck hype. That's crazy that they're just like, hey, this person, they're just pretend like they're there. Like pretend like.
So what's like, I don't know, like, give me a little bit of the lore, because I don't, like, why was she kicked out?
I think because she was doing stuff outside of her contract and wanting to explore more as an individual artist. And I also think she found the restrictions of performing under that label to be too restrictive, and they're having not creative disagreements, but just like contractual.
Has she released solo music?
No, but she acted in something that was not.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I think that
just
breached,
acting?
Yeah, I think that breached a contract somewhere.
Right.
Or something. And I also think too, like, there were a lot of shows where she wasn't there because she was sick but because they pushed those girls hard to do that shit.
Right.
And so maybe she just disagrees fundamentally with how they run it. And I respect her and her choice for that. What I don't agree with is editing her out of a whole music video, kicking her out of Coachella and saying you're not performing at Coachella anymore. And basically like asking us to pretend like she was never there in the first place.
That's fucking crazy, actually.
And I think too, like, it's one of those things where like, if I was a member of Cat's Eye, I'd be like, well, if she's not here, then we're not Cat's Eye.
Right.
Period. Sorry.
Right. I wonder how many, like, are they, where, like, they might not be able to say something.
They're not able to. Yeah. Oh,
right?
They're not able to say shit. That's why they haven't said anything.
Right.
Everything they say is a blanket statement. We really support and love Manon and in her like journey or whatever, and we can't wait for her to feel better.
Did you see who they brought out at Coachella?
Who?
Huntrix.
Oh, how it's done, period.
Exactly.
Also, if we're talking about music, I Lied to You was snubbed at the Oscars, and let's fucking talk about that.
That's okay. So Tonio and I were watching the Oscars live, and we both were like, Sinners has this one in the bag, no question. Like, this is their win. Genuinely, I have nothing bad to say about K-pop Demon Hunters or the soundtrack. I thought it was a great movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I loved the songs. It's hard for me because I love award shows, but I also hate award shows because art is subjective, and it's really hard to pit, like, Sinners versus K-pop Demon Hunters. They're two completely different fucking movies. They have, like, yes and like,
voices are strong enough to summon spirits from the past and the future, and are strong enough to protect.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I just because like story-wise, they both deal with how music is important to culture, which I think is crazy, first of all. But they're two totally different movies. You're right.
Yes. The thematics are the same, but like
The message is way different.
Versus like this is like it's just so different. Like it's, and I just hate comparing art against each other. But that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass because I love watching fucking award shows. Anyways, it's just, I think Sinners was snubbed.
I agree. I agree. In terms of like, so this was the first time where like popularity definitely like won out over impact.
Yeah.
And I feel
first time.
Like, yeah, fuck you, Oscars. But this is one of those clear cut cases of like showing their ass of how political this is. Mm-hmm. And I think too, like,
well, and the Best Picture winner.
Yeah, I need to also. We also need to go back to your take on Harry's House. Or,
I know, I was going to say
Disco, whatever. But like, yeah, and when we're talking about music that has an impact, you know what I mean? Like if this album Harry Styles did was like impactful enough for me to go, I listened to the whole thing through and didn't skip anything. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of the thing. That's the difference between, you know, K-pop Demon Hunters and Sinners. The difference being one has more of an impact while one's just for more like popularity. And I think that I Lied to You is such a deeper and more
the songs
more intricately detailed and more important and relevant to the story than the songs in K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes. Sinners tells it to you straight. K-pop Demon Hunters is like sugar coated. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. And also the subject matter both movies are dealing with are interesting in the ways of like both of our main characters are, between Sammy and Rumi, are both like going through this struggle where they have to pick a side.
Fuck, they are way more similar than I thought.
Because Sammy has to pick a side between like wanting to be a musician or be a pastor or a priest, and Rumi has to pick between wanting to be a literal demon or a K-pop demon hunter. I can't remember what their warrior name is. But like they both also have an ancestral duty to sing music to help impact their communities and save them. And both are dealing with an infestation of soul sucking and corporatizing their culture. And also like making it more consumable. They both have some type of really innate, intricate relationship with their exact opposite, with their bad guy, their villain of the movie too. And I just feel like and also just the sequence for I Lied to You is like one of the greatest fucking film sequences we've gotten in the last like 20 years of movies.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? And to give it to the flashy bubblegum pop like thing, like, is deserved. Golden one, right? Mm-hmm. But that's not even the best fucking song in the movie.
And that's why that pisses me off. I don't know. I think, I'm not sitting here and saying it didn't deserve it, but I just think if we are going to compare the two movies, my pick would have been Sinners.
And any sane person, I think it would have been that too.
What can you do? Speaking of sane people, I was insane when Harry Styles' new album came out.
I was excited when it dropped because you sent me a picture of it and I was like, I might as well just start listening to it right now.
I genuinely think like this album might be his best piece of work. Again, if we're going to compare like apples to oranges, well, not really. It's comparing all of his music together. This feels the most authentically him he's been. It feels like he has... Every album has had a different sound. He is the same lyricist of like these metaphors and these like...
These nuts.
These nuts in your mom.
People outside are like, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, I had to take a moment because I felt like a middle school boy, and that's not who I am.
Okay.
Your mom! Okay.
Your mom!
Your mom! Okay. Anyways.
Fuck that kid. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, Noah Schnapp.
Shh. Don't.
Fuck you.
Don't say that.
Anyways.
Say that. Say that part, though. Say that part.
Back to Harold. I love this album. I think it is one of the coolest sounding albums out right now. I think it's
synth?
really unique.
Whoa.
I guess it's not like, this is not new. Artists have been using the synth and, you know, everything like that for a long time, but I think it genuinely sounds like something that he wanted to, like, he made it for himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I think that's all you can ever ask from an artist, is for them to put their 100% self into it. And I really fucking appreciate that, because, you know, even some songs on the album, you know, lyrically are like, sound like what he's saying could be interpreted like as like he doesn't know exactly what his sound is. And I think that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking cool when you can acknowledge, like, I don't know exactly what I want to do and where I want to go, but this is what this is now.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Like, that is so authentic. And I just appreciate that from artists nowadays, because some music is just so saturated of what artists think people want to hear.
Cat's eye.
Yes, exactly. And what people want to hear is authenticity and you being yourself. And that's what he accomplished in this album. Personally, my top 3 favorite songs are Carla Song, Taste Back, and Season 2 Weight Loss, if I had to pick.
Pop not even gracing the top 3.
Pop is amazing.
It's too consumable.
I would...
It's not quiche panemus.
It's not quiche panemus. Season 2 Weight Loss is quiche panemus.
I like, that's the thing though, is like, since I listened to the album for you the first time, I haven't listened to it again. But I went through my text, and Season 2 Weight Loss was one that I pulled up where I was like, this is fucking great.
It's so different. It
really is.
So cool.
And like, I will say, I do think that Harry Styles did stick onto his shtick for too long of like, I'm gonna write music that's about loving you. And it's like, okay, cool, great, but like loving you in like a sad, distant way. And that's what most of his music sounded like to me, when it was like, it was more singing about how sad he was, I think, and mostly singing about like, it was mourning, it wasn't mourning something all the time, but it was always like romanticizing the past. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of his songs were about like, this is how, and I know I'm gonna say the title of the song, but like, this was things as it was, and I wish we could go back to that. That's what some of his music sounded like. Whereas this sounds like he literally like did a bump and was like, life's worth living again. Does that make sense?
You know what, this feels like a very post breakup album.
Yeah.
Like finding yourself and doing things the way that you want to do.
And it did, like, I think that I know how I want to phrase this now. It did sound like on his previous albums he was taking himself too seriously. He was fulfilling the Harry Styles brand of like,
I can see that.
And again, like, this is from my perspective of like someone who wasn't in it when he was in One Direction, but like someone who followed him after One Direction, where a lot of his music just seemed like, again, like this very like Tumblr girly yearning, like romanticizing life, but in kind of through a not black and white, but through like a grayed out lens.
Yeah.
Whereas like this felt like poppy and vibrant and alive and very like stylistically we're moving from like sad, depressed uncle to like fun uncle who like take you to like somewhere fun and do something fun. It was a lot more whimsical than his previous songs.
I could see that.
And what I do appreciate about this album a lot more, in comparison to the only other album that I have experience with, which is Harry's House, is it just, in my mind, feels... It feels like you're right, it feels like he is like finally being more of himself. And it feels like a side of him that I haven't seen before. So it made listening to the album more interesting because I was thinking, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
Like these past couple songs have really gotten me like, whoa, this doesn't sound like Harry Styles. And now where I'm like, if this is what you want to sound like now, this is a really good approach.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to do like disco music and add a bunch of synth to all your songs and make them more like whimsical, then yeah, you should. If that's where you are in your life, you should do that.
Yes.
And if that's where you want to stay, you should keep doing it.
Yes. I think I read something that this album or like a couple songs were written like after he broke up with Olivia Wilde. And do you know like that whole kind of... He was dating Olivia Wilde.
I knew he was dating Olivia Wilde and there was drama.
Don't Worry, Darling. And like it was like a whole thing. Like apparently like set vibes were apparently bad. And like she would come to his shows. She brought her kids to his shows. During that, like she was married to fucking Ted Lasso. Like, and this just feels like
actors
after
are
they
weird.
broke up, like, I'm free sort of thing. Like, I don't have to worry about 2 kids anymore.
Yeah, it definitely feels like divorced dad.
Yes. It was like this or like Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
And then he was going like one way.
Yeah, one or the other. But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend this album to everyone if you haven't heard it. It's really good. I fucking hate the name of the album though. I will not let up on his neck about that just because it just feels like we're doing this to be quirky and not like it accurately captures the vibe of the album.
Kiss all the time, disco occasionally.
I did not get the kiss all the time part. The disco occasionally I got. The kiss all the time part I did not get from it.
That's on you.
and that's on you.
I don't know. I would kiss to a lot of these songs. I would kiss all the time to a lot of these songs, and I would disco occasionally to most of them.
I just think there was a way we could shorten it. I do think
Why does everything have to be shortened?
I do think Harry's horny tunes would have worked out just great. I do think that would work out.
Okay, you did give a good. You said Pop should have been the name.
I agree. Yeah, Pop should have been the name of the album.
I think that could have been cool, but I also like an album that doesn't have.
But like popping the bubble of your expectations. You know what I mean?
That's good. Fuck you. That's good. God damn it.
But I agree. Naming the album after a song is kind of dumb. But like, I don't know. I think that like sometimes it works, and I think this was one of those times where it would have worked.
I can see that. But then yeah, I don't know. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Well, because then you could have called Pop This Could Be. But this is why I don't work in the industry, right? That silence right there is why I don't work in the industry. Speaking of industry, I want to talk about it because it's the most recent thing on my mind. And then we'll get into I need to hear your opinions on Cowboy Carter so bad. Runway.
Yes.
Lady Gaga, Doechii, Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes. We kind of touched on it.
Great song.
Yes.
However, it definitely is pandering to gay people in a major way, in a way that, didn't we say Runway is straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's such a good song. It's so fun.
It's so fun. It's totally got like club vibes. Like I want to fucking Aperol spritz in my hand and throwing it back and shaking ass,
Yes.
It also feels like it was made specifically for Drag Race.
And to get gay people to go watch Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, which we were already going to do.
Which they were going to do anyway. Like who else were we trying to scoop in with this?
Who else is the audience for... What?
It is bold to put Lady Gaga as a featured artist when Lady Gaga has one verse and then the rest of the time is like, oh yeah. Like it's really, really, really bold of them to do that when Doechii pretty much carried the song.
Yes.
Doechii rapping.
I love Doechii.
I love her so much.
Her song with SZA. Oh my god. So you guys don't understand Like, you don't understand the fucking come up with Doechii that we have both had.
Yeah.
He found Doechii. He never finds music artists. Or if he does, it's like people who make loud, noisy music. And it's not usually for me. When he introduced me to Doechii, the first song he introduced me was Yucky Blucky Fruitcake.
Yeah.
My life was changed. I listened to that song more times than you can even imagine.
Yes!
I remember walking around in Vegas doing absolutely nothing but playing that song on repeat.
Doechii,
you forgot to take the chicken out.
So good.
Fuck, that song is so goddamn good. And that's when I knew. I heard that song. I heard that EP specifically. And I was like, she is going to be huge.
And then Spooky Coochie is such a good, like, first of all, as a horror movie fan, of course it came across my timeline on TikTok, and that's how I found her, because she references a bunch of movies in Spooky Coochie, but I think, like, it also shows how she can switch up a flow so well. And, like, the other thing, too, that actually we didn't get to cover because we weren't doing the gay pod, she's a lesbian!
Yeah!
Yes! Like, we're winning! Yeah! And, like, that to me was also revolutionary.
100% agree.
Her performances, we haven't talked about like any of her performances that she did on stage for the Grammys were amazing.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really fun. And like, I think that her come up recently has been awesome. Alligator Bites Never Heal didn't come out.
Yes, it did.
Oh, when we talked about it already?
That's been out for a hot minute.
And we talked about it already?
I don't know if we have or not. Let's talk about it again.
Okay.
That is one of the best albums of last year.
That and Chromacopia.
I'm putting it over Chromacopia.
Well, I'm saying, like, to me, like, those are the two.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, the two that came out last year where I was like, holy shit.
It actually might have been 2024.
Alligator Bites Never Heal?
Yeah.
It might be.
No, I don't remember.
Hold up. Pause.
Wait.
Let's pull it up.
When did it come out?
Well, because
I saw Doechii in 2024 at Camp Flog Gnaw. Or was that? No.
2024.
I fucking knew it.
Wow. So she didn't have
Crazy
she didn't
shit.
have an album last year that came out.
No.
Yeah.
Just
had-
the Anxiety single.
And then she had
And then
was Alter Ego.
Alter Ego.
Was that Alligator Bites?
Yes. I think
Yes.
it was right after. Right?
Well, because they do the song in the swamp.
Oh, you're so
right. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So that means Chromacopia was
2024.
was 2024. Damn, dude.
Time flies when you listen to good music
Boom,
over
bap.
and over and over. Rabbity rap.
Boom,
Boom
bap.
bap bap.
What are other albums that came out in 2020? Okay, wait, sorry. Pause. Doechii's amazing. Go listen to Doechii if you haven't listened to Doechii already. Get into it.
Cowboy Carter. Okay, so
I've been bugging Maddie to listen to Cowboy Carter for a long fucking time because it's country music and she knows I don't like country music. But this was the first time I was like, okay, country music is okay.
I also don't fuck with country music. I think that it was a beautiful album. Beautiful storytelling on that. I love the way that the album builds. It's like, it starts not slow, but just like
Yes.
quiet, and then
Yes.
it builds, and then it just gets more intricate. Each song just adds more and more to the, not only like the album and story to its full, but like I feel like there are just more moving parts on each song.
Mm-hmm.
I love the use of interlude songs.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. They were so cool.
And I think that it's really cool that like they're not like random interludes. It's like she's paying homage to people who have like, or who are huge names in the country music world.
And I honestly think she's flexing. She's like,
100%.
I was able to get them.
Yes!
Willie Nelson, boom.
Fucking Willie Nelson.
Dolly Parton, come here.
Like, that shit's crazy.
Yes,
that shit's
very.
crazy as hell. And I just, for me, my only critique is I think it could have been split up into 2 albums.
I agree.
It was a little long for me, but also I think I blame that on my TikTok brain rot brain. If I got 27 songs from Harry Styles, I would probably be geeking and shitting my pants, you know?
Yeah.
So, no, I fucking loved it. My standout songs were... Let me pull up. I did a little like note thing on each song.
I can tell you my favorite song from the album, but I want to see if it's on your list. I will.
Yes. The only thing I have for that is vocal.runs, period.
Yeah. No dead air. So your mom.
Okay.
What?
I just cringed saying that.
Oh. So one of my favorite songs on the album is Bodyguard. It's just such a song where you roll down, you're in your car, you're in a convertible. Yep.
It says probably my favorite song.
It's so good. So good.
I said, great mix of pop, R&B, and country. Love the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, we should, I want to actually go through the, do you have the track list on there?
This is the whole thing, I think. Protector, I think, might also be
Protector's
one of my favorite
good.
songs.
Protector's really good.
I literally was like, I was working and listening to the album, and I was like, wait, I can't cry this early into it.
Let me see. Cowboy Carter.
Bust it out.
um,
16 garages. Wait, also, are we not just going to talk about the levels of her having Miley Cyrus on the album?
Yeah, crazy shit.
Her Miley being Dolly's goddaughter and it just like all, and Dolly being on the album. Oh, that's just wild.
You want to know what I got chills thinking about, Loki, after looking at the track list? First of all, yes, it's crazy to get Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton on the same album with Beyonce. What the fuck?
That's
like 10 years ago, if you would have said that to someone, they'd have been like, are you having a stroke? Starting the album with American Requiem, fucking baller. The way, my favorite part is when that guitar strums and she starts singing in a country accent and she hits that. It's so fucking good, dude. And I think the way that like she's literally starting the album off by challenging what you think you know about country music. It's really smart and really interesting and a really beautiful way to do it.
I actually did write a little thing.
What?
I said, I really enjoyed this album. It challenges what genres are and even explicitly says that. Beyonce is not afraid to show that she not only has a literal vocal range, but has the ability to bend genres. She's a storyteller and she tells you exactly what she's going to do. She's going to have her sound and mix it with classic country, and it's not supposed to be your typical country sounding album. This is her. Not only is she bringing iconic sounds, but she's referencing iconic country songs and artists and giving her dues.
Because, correct. That's the point of the fucking album. And it's like, because I think Renaissance was made for her to show appreciation to the queer community. And I think that Cowboy Carter is her going, oh, so y'all said I couldn't do this, right?
Yes.
Y'all said I couldn't do this? Okay.
She said, fuck you guys, I'm going to do what I want. And I really respect the hell out of that.
That cover of Blackbird.
If you don't like that cover, I want to challenge you, genuinely, why don't you like that cover? Genuinely.
I know why.
Why don't you like that cover?
I know why.
Let me tell you why. It's because you don't want to see a black woman succeed.
Correct. Absolutely 100% correct. Same thing could be said about Jolene. Her cover of Jolene was awesome. It was basically just an extended version of fucking what's it called? I can't think about it right now. But the Becky with the good hair song. What the fuck? It's basically like a countrified version of that song.
Yes.
Like, and she has the literal story in her personal life to sing a song like Jolene.
Yeah.
She literally had her own personal Jolene. And to have a foreword by Dolly Parton about it. Hey, revolutionary song making in the building.
It pisses me off when people like cannot give me a reason why they don't like Beyonce and like these covers of classic music literally with the original artist's blessing.
This ain't Texas.
Woo!
Woo! Such a party song.
I said I want to line dance.
Yes!
I want to get me in a fucking bar in Texas, and I want to line dance to that shit.
Dude, and then Bodyguard.
It was so good.
So it literally makes me feel like a hot girl in a Cadillac convertible with the top down, with my hair in the fucking
with the top down.
yeah, like literally sunglasses, like my long hair in the wind. Like
Real.
It makes me feel like that, and I send that song to Bash, and I'm like, this is my song about you, because it is.
That's so cute. The only song I did not like. Can you guess?
Spaghetti.
No, it's the one with Post Malone. Is that Spaghetti?
No. Oh, Levi's jeans?
Don't
yeah,
like
it's okay.
it.
It's okay. That one's okay.
I just don't like Post Malone.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Yes, dude.
Yes!
Come on. When that song starts, it's hot. It's so fucking
And
good.
the fact that it's the first song off the second part of the album.
Yes.
Like, woo!
Oh.
She said, we're not over yet.
What is it? Because she spelled it BEYONCE. Come on. Oh, my God. Sweet Honey Bucket. Whoa. Bucket. Come on, Sweet Honey Bucket, like a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Don't like country, but that was the first country album where I was like, I might have to change my mind about this.
Cowboy Carter and probably Casey Musgraves are the only two country music I will like.
I would say that. Oh, also, I mean, not super country, but like someone who my tides have turned to, because I feel like I talked shit about her when we were doing the original Gay Pod run. I'm ready for my lashings, but Sabrina Carpenter, I didn't know what she was doing, and I wasn't a fan of it, and then I listened to it, and I was like, wait, I'm dumb.
When you realize Sabrina Carpenter is just camp, everything clicks.
It all clicks into place.
Like,
there are a lot of songs that she has out now that I will listen to all the time.
yeah, she's
Tears.
great. Banger.
Tears is a banger. The one she just did a music video for.
Stupid. Or is
it
Slow?
Yeah, that song's great. What's that name of that song again? What the fuck?
Man child.
I sing that song to myself all the time. The music video for that one's a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Her music videos are
They're so
good.
good.
They're so much fun to watch.
Fucking love an artist who puts their whole pussy into a music video.
In her newest music video, she had Margaret Qualley and the girl from I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I can't remember the actress's name. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Hell yeah.
They're robbing a man of all of his stuff. It's awesome. Yeah, so I really like Sabrina Carpenter. That's been great, and listening to that has been fucking awesome every step of the way. The new Hayley Williams album was so good. Oh my God. Who can I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but like Hayley Williams can stand on her own. Sans Paramore.
She is Hayley motherfucking Williams.
And speaking of Beyonce and Hayley Williams, so the third album's going to be rock, right?
Hey guys, that would literally change my life.
Hayley Williams and Beyonce on the same song. Take me.
I would fucking
Take me.
Yeah.
No, literally, dude. Oh my God.
Speaking of fucking baddies, I have been obsessed with Zara Larsson. Oh my fucking God.
If it was less.
The best. Doing it all night, all summer.
I just can't believe I've been listening to her for that long.
She is in so many songs from our teenage years that you're just like,
oh, yeah.
I have such a fun story about Zara Larsson.
Yes, spill.
So as we all know, her concert tickets were fucking insanely expensive because she just came up out of nowhere with that Lush Life dance, and she popped herself out of that Kia Asylum real quick.
Really fast.
And those $50 concert tickets turned into $250 concert tickets. So I did the gay thing and I was manifesting. I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna see Zara Larsson, but I will be in that building. I don't care where I am. I'm gonna fucking see her. So I am looking and I am searching. Where can I get tickets? Where can I do this? And I see Zara Larsson HQ. Enter to win free Zara Larsson tickets. I said,
well, yes!
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I put out all my information, click submit. It was like a week before the concert. A week and a half. Wasn't expecting anything. Roll up into work and I get an email. And I open up the email. It's from motherfucking Zara Larsson HQ. I won free motherfucking Zara Larsson tickets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Zara Larsson HQ. Thank you guys so
shout
much.
out, dude.
Oh my god.
It was also very funny to see Zara Larsson in Portland doing the bike ride.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
She's very cute.
I fucking love her.
I think that she's one of those like pop stars where I'm happy we made the right person famous because she's so vocal about everything.
Everything.
Same thing with Chapel Roan.
Yes.
Protect My Girl.
She's going through the shits right now, but
both of them are, and it's because they're outspoken, strong women, and they hate to see that come in.
No, exactly.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I think they should do a song together.
I don't know if I could handle that. I think I would combust
like
into the stars.
And then they would want that for you, I think.
I think so. You know what? That would be a great way to go out.
Combusting in the stars.
For them, yeah.
Very well, yes! One of the things that I think I really enjoyed was Zara Larsson. When I listened to Midnight Sun, I'm like, well, I might as well listen to the whole album. And I did, and I liked it, but like, the euphoria of Midnight Sun is lit. The fact that she also memed it too and drug it out for so long was so fun. And I do think the louder version is the better version. I hate to say that, but like I think it scratches my brain.
You're gay and you like loud noises.
True. Also, Slater
popped the fuck off.
Yeah.
He showed me like one of their music videos when we were stupid fucking high, and I was like, this is so overstimulating. And then crank it! And then like 3 months later I came back and I was like, wait, this
eats.
Yes!
It's so
gay
good.
People noise, let's go.
God, yeah, let's just talk about music, like individual like one-off songs we've been listening to.
Oh man, let me fucking Kid Sister, they're like this little gay band. Love them. They're coming out with a new EP. Awesome.
I do think that my favorite ABBA song is Lay All Your Love
on Me. With just the fucking flippers.
When when that synth comes in the beginning, I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Yeah, hell yeah. What other music have I been listening to? It's so funny because you were like, let's do
Dooty with Ice Spice, and I can't remember the name of the other artist. Yeah. Bash and I have been listening to that song because I showed it to him, and it's just so fun. It's just like Latin American fun, like we're fucking singing about, I'm assuming is our coochie.
I love that.
Oops! Don't copyright us, don't copyright us, don't copyright us.
The fucking Bad Bunny Bowl?
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about that. Ice Spice and Tokisha, I'm saying that right? Dooty. Dooty. THOOTIE. It's just fun. It makes you want to shake your ass.
Love.
And speaking of Latin America and shaking ass, the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show was fucking revolutionary.
Oh my god.
So good.
When he like went into the camera and started talking,
yeah.
I don't speak any Spanish, and I was like tearing up.
I agree with you.
Dude, I can feel that tomorrow.
Yes.
I can, whatever you are saying, like, yes.
Also, surprise guest. Well, there are multiple surprise guests, but the biggest surprise guest, Lady Gaga, was just there hanging out. And I thought her little Latin American rendition of
If the world was ending,
was so good. I thought it was so cute.
She's so cute.
So many cultural touch points too, I think, were in that video that were super important and really well done. Like the little kid sleeping at the wedding was so cute. Like the people were grass. Dude. The production was really crazy. It was so much fun to watch. As like someone who's into the production of things like that, was so much fun to look at.
And it felt like what I was talking about, like Harry earlier. Like, this is authenticity.
Yes,
this
100%.
feels like him.
Yes.
You know, and I appreciate that.
What's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
EOO?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good one.
slaps.
Mostly because it goes from like super like intense to then just like really like kind of mellow.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh, I would shake my ass so hard. if we were there.
Sophie said cheese.
I'm trying to think of other. Oh, I've been listening to the fuck out of.
That actually might not be that song.
No, it is. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's TT. I'm not gonna say it right. I'm not gonna say it right. You know what? I don't fucking care. I like all of his music. I literally after the Bad Bunny mole, I was just
We played a whole board game with just Bad Bunny playing in the background, and there was not a time where all of us sitting at the table weren't going.
Yeah.
Like it literally was like that. Speaking of, we're gonna go stateside. Zara Larson and Pink Panthers. I've been coming around to Pink Panthers a lot recently.
Her fucking remix album.
So good. Pink Panthers is revolutionary in the sense that it's like, oh my god, it's just fun. Like it's just fun pop girl music from like the early 2000s. I sent you the opening to one of her concerts, and it was the smartest opening to a concert I've ever seen, and the smartest opening to a song I've ever seen, where her drummer picks up the phone and he's like, hello?
Yes.
And then she immediately kicks in and goes, my name is Pink and it's really nice to meet you. Like, shut up! And she's so much fun too. She's like, rap.
Yeah. You know who she reminds me of? I feel like she is going to be our generation's Pharrell Williams. And that's kind of like ass backwards because that's like he is our generation. But like she produces so much.
Yeah.
And you're like listening to a song and you're just like vibing. And then you're like looking at it and you're like, oh, this is Pink?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like that's very Pharrell-esque.
Yes. And I do think that like the other thing too is like even her standalone albums when like they're just good. Like they're just fun to listen to. And it doesn't feel like it just makes me feel cute. It makes me feel small. Like, you know those memes where it's like, my waist is shrinking. Like, it makes me feel like a tiny petite girl. And I love it.
Yes.
One of the other, like, people I've been listening to. Like, I've been in my, like, my girl pop era, I want to say. And, like, there's a specific artist named, where is she? J. Stevens.
Ooh, send me.
Please don't play a song. She does the song called Afterbody. Yeah, Jay Stevens, daughter of Idris Elba, if I'm sourcing that correctly. She does the song called Afterbody, and Afterbody has been a song that I will play for myself because I just think that song is so good. It's definitely like pop girl like at the club song, but it's so much fun to listen to. Yeah, and she's hot, so that works out.
I love that. I've been listening to this band called the Booyah Kids, which they're like this pop, just super poppy, fun. And the cool thing about them is two of their members were from one of my favorite bands that sadly broke up, Michelle.
Oh.
And they carry that same kind of like bounciness, fun, and they're just so fucking good. And they released I don't know if this is like, I don't actually know if this is a full EP of them, or because they've just kind of been slowly releasing singles and then placing it all in like a EP-esque. But goddamn, they are just so fun and bouncy. And please come to Portland to tour, please. Oh my god, I need to see you guys live.
What else have I been listening to? I think I know my favorite K-pop girl group.
Oh, spill.
So I don't count Cat's Eye as a K-pop girl group. I count Cat's Eye as like an international girl group.
Okay.
My favorite K-pop girl group has to be LE SSERAFIM. They're just so much fucking fun in all their music. So you know one of their songs already. All the girls are girly.
Oh, yeah.
So them, but their song Spaghetti gets in my head so fucking often. It's crazy. And it's just so much fun to sing. Like it does like a little stim for me.
I love that.
Have I shown you that song?
The All the Girls Are Girling one?
Not that spaghetti.
I don't think so.
Wait,
I feel like
eat it up, eat it up, eat it.
Yes, you did. You did.
So good. I love them. I like a lot of their music. And then I've also there's this new girl group called Nona. And they did this song called Work. And it's just so much fucking fun. I
love that.
I think I might have shown it to you. Fuck it up, girl, put in that work. Fuck it up, girl, put in that work. Have I shown it to you? Oh, we're listening after
Hell
this.
Yeah.
It's so good. Put in that work. Oh! Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've also been getting really into listening to cypher battles or commentator battles from like Ballroom.
Oh, cool.
It's so fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it just makes you feel some type of way. It just is so, just the fact that a lot of them come up with that stuff off the top of their dome and it's basically freestyle rap.
That's
insane. So fucking cool.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. But what about you? What else have you been listening to?
God, I feel like I haven't had a lot of like good new music lately, but my first concert of 2026 is actually fucking insane. It was really last minute thing, but my mom had an extra ticket to the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere.
That's right.
And I just have to say that if you ever get the chance to go and see a concert at the Sphere, anybody, you should. Yeah. Because it really is like a once in a lifetime experience.
Did you see that monkey fell during the Wizard of Oz?
Just laying on stage.
Yeah,
for
just
the
literally just fucking knocked out. God.
And you know, as it should, because it's AI and fuck AI.
Yeah, fuck AI, for real.
But oh my God, it was like it fulfilled my not being able to see One Direction itch.
Oh! Wicked Part 2.
Oh my God!
We could talk about it now, because we talked about it when we were filming episodes before.
But it hadn't come out.
It hadn't come out yet.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It was okay.
It was aight.
It was aight. They didn't kiss, so I'm like, fuck this movie. The first one was
way better.
Yeah, but I think the first one has better songs.
You can't, that's just something, unfortunately, that you can't split into two.
The song that they added, I thought was good.
Okay.
Fuck me for having an opinion.
No, like, you do you.
No, I just think, like, to someone who hasn't seen the original musical, I thought a song like that was important for the sole purpose of, like, Elphaba needs a ballad about the place that she's defending. Because without that, like, it just feels like she's doing it for herself, which she should, obviously. But, like, she cares a lot more than just about herself. And that's very clear in the movies. And I think if they would have shot it the way that they intended to shoot it, and they would have released it that way, where as she's singing the song, she's going back to her childhood home to have that confrontation with her sister, and she sees the big poster talking about, like, fuck the witch or whatever, I thought that would have been way better than what we saw, which is her just walking around the hole in the Yellow Brick Road. Yeah.
No, I agree.
And that, I get chills thinking about her song to herself, her power ballad, No Good Deed.
Oh, yeah. That's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah, I think I'm just thinking about the movie as a whole, and it was just lackluster.
The child actress for fucking Glinda was horrible.
Awful.
It was so bad.
Y'all,
I looked over at Bash and I said, she sucks.
Y'all had the cream of the crop. Every kid in Hollywood fucking coming out for this audition, and
that's who you big?
I'm so sorry to that little girl.
It was nepotism, probably.
Probably.
It's
us
Hollywood.
Just hating on like a fucking 10-year-old.
10-year-old, yeah, sorry, Diva. You just really didn't live up to the hype, and I think you should be able to receive valid criticism even at 10 years old.
You said, fuck you.
The Abby Lee Miller just jumped out of me. I guess when we're talking about musicals, another song I've been obsessed with lately. Two things. Do you have something?
No, go ahead.
Two things. One, Cats the Jellicle Ball looks like the craziest fucking musical adaptation of Cats ever. And please, 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 please fly us out. I want to see it so fucking bad.
Yes,
please.
Let's do it.
I just think it's so interesting that they can do Ballroom in Vogue and that underground scene and mix it with Cats and in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
It just is so, the idea is so out there, but I'm so fucking on board because regular Cats, no. Mm-mm. That, yes. I also recently learned what the meaning and why why that song Memories, why that's one of the most popular songs, because when Bash gave me the context to it, I said, oh, so this is actually the most fucking heartbreaking song I've ever heard in my entire life in any musical.
I don't think I know the
It
lore.
is sung by, so the whole thing about Cats is like, they're going through like a ceremony where like one of them is going to be, they're all alley cats, and
Right.
one of them is going to be picked to come inside to someone's house.
Oh.
The cat that is singing Memories is singing from the perspective of a cat who was living inside but got kicked out.
What if I...
Yes, dude. So when she's singing about touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memories of my days in the sun. Singing from the and as a cat owner, singing from the perspective of a cat who is used to living inside, basking in the sun, living a cat life, and then being tossed outside. It's so easy to leave me all alone with the memories of my life and of my days in the sun.
Okay, I understand.
If you touch me, you'll know what happiness is.
500 views and we'll watch Cats high as hell.
Yeah. So capturing all that in that ballroom Vogue sense is probably going to be even more heartbreaking with the double entendre of being like either a trans woman or a queer person in New York. Are you fucking kidding me? Whoa.
That makes me really fucking sad.
Right. So that I've been kind of obsessed with that rendition of Cats.
Love.
And then who died?
My phone.
Oh, your phone. Okay.
Musicals.
I think I talked about it before.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Whoa. The Death Becomes Her musical. Hello.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I want to see that.
Me fucking too.
It's
So
coming
bad.
to Portland, I think.
Please come to Portland. There's a song on that album or in that musical that I think is so smart. I haven't heard all of them. I've only heard the one because I try not to listen to it just because if it does come to Portland and we do get to see it, I kind of want to be surprised.
Yeah.
There's a song called If You Want Perfection. And it is a power ballad from the perspective of the lady, of the potions lady. And she's singing about like, if you want perfection, I have it for you. It's sung by Michelle Williams. Is that her name? She's a really good singer. I don't think that that's right. I said it and I don't think it's right. I'm so sorry. But she essentially talks about like, I can't describe it, but it's this ballad that builds up where she's like, it's at the moment where she's trying to give Madeline the potion for eternal life. And she's talking about like all the sacrifices you'll make to get it and what you have to do to join her little club of people. The onstage production of it is so cool because you know how in the movie, spoiler alert for Death Becomes Her, you find out that it's the Hollywood elite that have all taken this potion. There's a lot of them. So they use those characters as the dancers in the background who amplify it by like, she starts singing about how like she lists all the things that you get or what you could take this potion for and what it'll fix. So she talks about sex, money, power, revenge, jealousy, like all of these things. And after each list that she does, the chorus goes, take it, take it. So like egging her on to take this potion. And I'm getting chills thinking about it because it's just so fucking cool. One of the lines that really got me into it is like, if you want perfection, take a sip and drink it in. Fix your own complexion. Welcome to your brand new skin. And then she ends it with a quirky little, I have a secret you would die for. Because they technically die when they take it. And it's just so, it's one of those things where when you adapt, like kind of with Cats or Jellicle Ball, when you take something that's well known and loved and you adapt it into a musical form, what's that going to look like? And is it going to be worth doing it? And I think just the wittiness and the lyricism of that one song sold me on the whole thing.
I love that.
And also she's a fucking singer, dude. Like she gets in there.
She can sing.
And it's so good. I'll show it to you when we're done. I have two
love
things
it.
to show you when we're done.
I can't wait.
What were you going to talk about? Do you have more musical stuff? What are your opinions? What? Say it.
Your mom. Once you give me the power of something, I will take it to the full max.
Oh, so you thought you ate that.
Yeah.
Well, because you did.
Musicals, I fuck with musicals. I feel like I haven't really like not a lot of the newer ones, but like 20s. I was a musical theater gay in high school.
I was not, but I was subjected to it.
Right. So like that genre from like probably 2014 to 2018, like that's my jam. Like Waitress, Dear Evan Hansen, like that type beat.
Sorry, rip headphone users. That was really fucking loud. My bad.
Even though it's problematic, but whatever. What are some of my favorite musicals? Newsies.
Newsies is so.
Oh my god.
Now is the time to seize the day.
Now is the time to seize the day.
Yeah.
I said nothing. Is a banger.
I haven't watched Newsies in a long time.
Oh
But I know I remember liking it. As a little kid, I used to like Newsies and Sandlot. I used to like dance along to Seize the Day.
That's so cute.
And Sandlot, whenever he put on the chucks and he was running from the dog, when that scene would come on, I would run around.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Low key, right, way off topic. The cake in the Sandlot that he crashes through looked really fucking good.
Yes. Wait, the Sandlot.
So good.
The Sandlot is so underrated.
It really is. It's a good movie. Like, it's a good movie about childhood and like how you grow up and do different things. It's a not as fucked up Stand By Me.
Yes,
it's a consumable child safe Stand By Me.
Yes. Holy shit.
Some of my first exposure to musicals would probably be Les Mis. My mom is a big Les Mis fan. Big Les Mis fan. Talking, she has the fucking CD collection with the little girl on it. Like,
wait, I love that.
Original Broadway casting Les Mis.
Yeah.
I thought there was a take where it was like, I don't really like Les Mis and I don't get why it's important. Hey, so it was a real historical thing that happened in the world.
It's like the first Hamilton, y'all.
Yes!
Like, give it its fucking respect.
Without Les Mis, you do not get Hamilton.
No, facts.
You do not get it.
Facts as fuck. Next to Normal is probably one of my favorite musicals.
What's that about?
It is about this family, and I might get some of this wrong, but their son passes away, and the mom like cannot let go of the son passing away, and it just goes through like the struggles of like everybody in the family and like outside sources, and it's so heartfelt, and it talks a lot about like mental illness and it's just so fucking good. It is like it's
make
like
me
a
cry.
sobbing one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think about like a musical that made me cry. I'm trying to think about music that makes me cry, actually.
That's so funny because I just texted producer Mac about this the other day. Do you have like a song that you remember as like a childhood where you're like, oh, like you like that hit the heartstrings?
Like it was the first song that really fucked me up.
Yes.
Go ahead.
My first song was I Miss You / The Climb from Miley Cyrus.
The Hannah Montana movie?
I Miss You is, I don't know if it's from the movie, but it's on her first album. I miss you smile, and I still shed a tear. I'll play it for you after. Actually, I won't, because I'm probably going to cry. But it's still, like, I listened to it for the first time, like, yesterday, sobbed. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm 10 years old and I'm listening to this for the first time again.
I genuinely have no idea. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of like a song that really like gets me sad and will make me cry, and nothing's really jumping out because I don't really listen.
Right, you don't listen to sad music like that.
But
Yellow by Coldplay also made me sob. Your skin, your skin and bone.
Like, I think musicals are like kind of the are kind of like the key to that, I think, maybe. For me, because it has to have like a so Memories, right?
Right.
That song hasn't made me cry, but it's just sad.
Yeah.
I Dreamed a Dream. I know I cried during I Dreamed a Dream. Like, specifically Anne Hathaway performing it. That shit was heartbreaking. It was so hard to watch. And then I'm pretty sure I cried while watching. Fuck, it was another musical. Oh, I cried during the Matilda musical movie, mostly because I felt so validated and I felt so seen in what the main character Matilda was experiencing.
Mm.
She has a song where she talks about like, because she is a telekinetic little girl, one of the first instances where she realizes she can use these powers is she sings a song about how how when she misunderstands things or when she feels misunderstood by the world, she disassociates and puts herself in a safe space. But in the musical, in the thing that happens is she's singing about how like when she receives information that's different and she puts it in her own way, she gets frustrated that other people don't understand her. And when she overthinks and overthinks and overthinks and she disassociates, she finds herself in a quiet place where she doesn't have to worry about like where she's protected. She's protecting herself from the outside world. And at the same time she's singing this, it's because she gets scolded by the Trunchbull for whatever.
Right.
And when she's doing this, she's trying to save another kid or she's trying to save herself, and she fucking flings a cup of water like across the room at the Trunchbull. And I just think it was a song that I brought up to my therapist because I was like, this song is making me cry every time I listen to it. Why? And she was like, well, with what we've talked about, like this, she is talking about something you do all the time, which is being surrounded by overstimulating circumstances and then disassociating and putting yourself in kind of like a quiet space, like a timeout space,
Right.
to protect yourself. And yeah. Hey, yeah. So like those are songs that I think make me cry. I'm really trying to think really hard about one because I feel like there's good ones. I feel like there's songs where I sang them in the shower and I cried because I was like, this was something I needed to get out.
That's real as fuck.
And I can't even think about what it would be.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, Pluto Projector?
By Rex Orange County, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's a fucking horrifically sad one.
Yeah.
You sent that to me when we were in like college, and I was like, "Are you good?"
Oh yeah. That song in that Billie Eilish album. It's the last song on one of the albums where she combines all of the titles into one song.
Oh, I'm a fake Billie fan.
Please don't. It's not true.
Is it off her? It's the first or second.
Yeah.
Sorry, now it's gonna kill me.
Oh no! Sorry.
Any Billie song.
Ooh, I hit that. It's not true. Tell me something. What the hell did I do?
Happier Than Ever? No, it's the first one.
Fuck. Where's Mac when you need, or where's Lucy when you need her? Shout out Lucy.
Shout out Lucy.
Fuck. What is it? Like, what are songs that make you cry? Like, I know you listed some. Like, are there any other ones?
God, like literally any slow Coldplay song really got me in middle school, and something about like listening to it now puts me in that same place of where I was in like 7th grade, and I'm just like,
oh my god, wait, I just got one. It's mostly because the song itself is heartbreaking. It's an Adele song.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know the name of the song. If this is my last night with you. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's so sad. And it's mostly, so what I will say makes me cry during songs is my maladaptive daydreaming to the song.
Right.
Like, specifically, if you are booed up and you do have a partner, singing that specific Adele song will fuck your day up.
Chasing Pavements.
Yeah.
Get me a
Yeah,
gun. Get me
actually.
a gun.
I feel like there's a Haley Williams song in there somewhere. There has to be.
I feel like there's a really sad Sarah Bareilles song.
Yeah. I think I brought it up a while ago, but Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Steven Sondheim. Fuck you, dog. That song is heartbreaking. It's just a song about life.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You just replace word woods with life and boom. There you go. It's a song about life and how life sucks. And like, but there's good things about life too.
Right. Oh my God. There's a song in Waitress that makes me sob every single time. It's about her, she's like singing to her baby.
Oh, I don't know the song, but I know of it. I've seen clips of it.
I would play it and I'm done.
In the Heights, the grandma song, when she's dying. Shut up, dude. How long have we been recording for?
Do you want to take a guess?
An hour and 5 minutes.
An hour and 22.
Wow.
You guys are so lucky.
Yeah, y'all are lucky. Well, with that being said, any final thoughts on music? Music connecting to queerness?
Oh, wow.
The song that I think I really liked that keyed my parents into something, When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was kind of like a... that was definitely like a...
Wait, one more thing before we go. Megan Cabaret. Megan Thee Stallion in fucking Cabaret.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cabaret is like has a horrible message, but like...
No, Moulin Rouge. She's in Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge, thank you.
Yes.
Not Cabaret. Sorry, guys. Was thinking
Moulin Rouge is good, too.
No, I heard it's...
The story, like the movie's good. I like the movie. I haven't seen the stage play.
I heard it's like just like
bad
slut-shaming women.
Oh, Moulin Rouge?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Because she's a sex worker who dies.
Right.
I mean, Les Mis.
Touche.
And that's French.
Touche.
And you ate that up.
Oui, oui, bitch.
One More Day. That's another good crying song.
Yeah.
One day more.
Another year, another
that guy who sings like Hugh Jackman. Okay, wait. Last thoughts.
Final thoughts. You tell me.
Music is great. Music is art. Being friends with you has definitely taught me a lot more about music, and it's told me to like explore and broaden my horizons because you'll never know what's going to be waiting around the corner. Hemlock fucking Springs. Yeah, so one of my favorite songs right now is Be the Girl by Hemlock Springs. So good.
Hemlock Springs, you are fucking everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm manifesting seeing you in Portland.
There's a time and a place. Now I'm just going to sing like Hugh Jackman. Being friends with you has really opened my eyes to a lot more music.
Honestly,
and it's made me a lot more appreciative of like music as a genre and as like a tool for a lot of really effective storytelling. I mean, shit, one of my favorite movies of last year, my favorite movie of last year is about music and what it does for people and communities and how powerful it is at bringing people together. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the same thing. Music is so fucking important for community and for queer people, and I just think that I love music, and if you don't listen to music, you should listen to more music.
100p.
And really, I think if you listen to music and you don't digest it, take a second.
Yes.
And don't just let your first listen through determine that's how you feel about the song. Digest it, sit with it, listen to it again. And I think on that second or third listen, even if you still don't like the song, you're going to find something that you like about it.
You have to listen to it. You have to listen to music like you watch movies.
Absolutely.
And read books. You have to give it a once, a twice, a third time over.
You have to.
You just got it.
You have to dig into it. It's not surface level.
No, never is. And art's serious and art's important. Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's really all I got. And I'll end it with this. Cat's eye is 6.
Period. And I'll end it with this. I've been moving stateside.
Oh! Yeah, I have been moving stateside.
My Swedish boy over FaceTime. Ooh, no. Opening up, make me a headline. Boots. That's my ego boost. Schedule up and loose for a minute. Yeah, I'm that girl in it. It just sounded...
I'm so overstimulated. The caffeine on an empty stomach's really kicking in.
No, I'm like fucking wired. I could go for another 3 hours.
And to quote Pink Panthers. Okay, bye!